What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as Solomon85. Welcome to another vlog. I may be a little long-winded in this vlog, if I'm being honest. But I wanted to talk about something that affects everybody, and that's purpose. It's funny, we're human, but is there any real purpose to being human? Again, this is going to be some deep shit. I'm going to be all over the place, but I haven't really had deep thoughts like this in a while, and it feels good. I've been so consumed with everyday life and worrying about the day-to-day things that I'm one that I get curious a lot, and it's something I've thought about off and on. But what is purpose? What is my personal purpose? I'm obviously a person. I have a beard. The beard is an attribute of me being a person. But why am I here? Why are any of us here? It's funny, when I was a younger kid and a boy growing up into a teenager and then into adulthood, throughout some of that time, I was focused on religion. I was focused on spreading a word of God and singing, praising. As I got older, though, I started to question it, as we do. So, you get older, you question why. Why am I doing this? What's the point? Nowadays, for those that know the channel, I'm not really religious a whole lot. I do catch myself praying from time to time, just because it helps relieve a little bit of stress, kind of putting yourself away from your problems and giving it to the universe from time to time. But you're still going to be self-reliant. You still need to be dependent on yourself. You can't totally rely on the universe. You can't totally rely on things that are out there. But that brings the question, what's the purpose of all that? Why are we here? Why do I create vlogs? Why do I stream? Obviously, the purpose of doing that is to give a piece of who I am to the internet. Put a piece of myself out in the world, the way I feel safe doing. I do alright in public, but when it comes to everyday things in public, I get really awkward. And I get very shut in mentally. So this is obviously a way for me to give my piece of myself to the world and leave behind some sort of legacy. But what drives me to leave behind a legacy? Why do I need to do that? It's like an inert feeling that I need to... Is it just a selfish feeling of wanting to put my word out there so that people hear me? So that I feel heard? So that there was a part of me? Or does it go down to that basic need to put stuff out? It's so weird. It's probably the same reason people have kids. It's probably the same reason people create art, paint, sing. Because it's a piece of them that they're putting on this planet. We all have that drive. I think most of us have that drive. Some of us don't. And some of us just go day to day and looking at our lives and think big thoughts or have small dreams. For me, it's never been that simple. Honestly, throughout most of my life, like most people, like a lot of people, probably not most, but like a lot of people, I knew what I wanted, and then like that it got taken away due to real life circumstances. Up until I was about 25, I wanted to be a father. I wanted to have kids. I knew that I would be a great father. But because of real life circumstances and discovering there's a part of me that was hidden, there was a dark part of me that I knew was too much of a gamble to have kids. I didn't know how I would react with kids. I didn't know if I'd lash out, but do something like that with being bipolar. Mental disorders really fuck with your purpose, if I'm being honest. But maybe purpose is overrated. Maybe purpose is something left for religious folk or left for great leaders, great artists. Me, I'm just a simple dude with a simple hobby and a drive to just do something with my life. I don't know what that is, but the last 10 years I've dedicated it to vlogging, to gaming, to Twitch, to YouTube, to you guys. And at this point in my life, that's what I enjoy most. I can't speak to the future. Downside of being human, you don't know what's coming. But if I was a conspiracy nut, I would think that we are all players in a giant stage on this planet. That we are here for the amusement and the tweaking of a higher power. Whether it be God, whether it be aliens, rather it be some elite among us that actually sheep us a certain way throughout history. But I can't speak to that either because I don't know. All I know is who I am. And I know that I'm rabidly curious about certain things. I can be very creative and very imaginative, but at the same time I can also be very emotional. Thank you, bipolar. As part of being human is flaws and different things that make us human. That part didn't make any sense, but hopefully my point gets across. Being human, you're flawed and you're flawless. You are who you are. And as a whole, that's all you can really be. So look, I don't know. I don't know what my purpose is. I wish I did, if there is any purpose. Maybe our purpose is just we live 70 years on this planet just to say one sentence to somebody. That one sentence affects somebody's life. They carry on to somebody else's life that affects another person in turn. Maybe it's all a chain. What I can say is that for this year, as of this recording in 2020 is feeling to be a bit of a game changer when it comes to our history. And I'm thinking broadly. I think of America. Obviously, America is a powerhouse here on the planet when it comes to humankind and how we interact with each other. I obviously get very political. It's a hobby. And it's a very awesome interest of mine. A lot of people don't get it. No, I get that. But I'm built a different way than other people. Always have been. So maybe the purpose of 2020 is to bring about change, whether it's good or bad. You never know. It's always the finer details in life that mean the most, I would say. And the finer details of my life right now lead to streaming, lead to vlogging, lead to working, and leading to if I can help, who I can help. Maybe that's another purpose. Maybe we have multi-purpose of being on this planet. Again, I'm not religious, but the universe, I think there is a pattern. And in the overall scheme of things, we all play a part. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Just a thought. Remember, you're awesome. And you're worth something. Whether you're a part of that bigger scheme or not, you're still human. You're still breathing. And you're still fantastic. See ya.